Hello and welcome everyone to part 46 of the Rome Let's Play for Total War Rome 2. We continue during the end-turn phase from last time. The death of the Marco Manni will be marked with celebration across the entirety of the Empire. Now, we will look to push back the Swabi, which are causing many an issue for me. And I want to answer some of the comments that you guys have been leaving me. Some of you have said that I was foolish not to pull back from kind of Egypt, well, North Africa and Britain to basically deal with the Marco Manni incursion. Now, maybe you're right. Personally, the reason why I didn't pull back was because I didn't want to lose those territories that I just had to fight hard for to take. And if I started losing them, I didn't want the barbarians to gain momentum and then, you know, come across and attack me in Gaul and take even more. So the reason why I didn't commit, all my legions essentially to destroy the Marco Manni and took a lot longer to deal with them was because I wanted to make sure I held onto the provinces I had to fight hard for. So I didn't want to give up Britain if I didn't have to. I didn't want to give up my territories in North Africa, which is why my armies there have been fighting so hard, you know, not necessarily even gaining much ground, but just to hold on while I dealt with the Marco Manni with the rest of my resources. So that's why I went for that approach. Mr. Gentleman, who was going to name my 8th Legion, well, he is still going to name it, but actually I don't have enough characters to name it the Legion that he wants. Oh, and we're being attacked here. I'll continue that little talk in a moment. So it's up to James with the legionary cohort. We get to see them in battle. That's going to be awesome. So we'll control a large army, so we get to control the garrison, fleet and troops against the Merchants of Death and the Bronze Warriors. What are you dealing in today? Death? I have death for 20% off, and actually, I also have, actually, have you got any life for sale? No, we've sold fresh out of life. Just death, what we're selling today. Lovely. But anyway, yeah, Mr. Gentleman, if you could, basically, I don't have enough. He wanted to name the 8th Legion the Servus Factorum, which apparently means slave maker. Which I really like the name of that. And in fact, I could probably spell it... actually, I might have enough characters to spell it in English rather than Latin. I just like the Latin names. So, I'll try that after this battle, and we'll talk more about Mr. Gentleman's choice of 8th Legion name. Right. So I have these lovely ballistas, which can be used to hit these enemy ships, which is just going to be so much fun, because they're all coming in on ships. I'll probably... I will bring my own ships into the harbour here just to stop the enemy parking in here, essentially. This is a no parking zone, unless you've got a permit. And I'm the only one with a permit. So we now get this larger display, this larger HUD, because we've got 40 units, and I often see a lot of people complaining about it, saying that it just takes up so much of the screen. I mean, it's taking up about a third of the screen down here. If you don't have 40 unit armies, it comes along here. Now, I have seen there's a way of reducing which just basically topples the cards on like each other like that. I don't like that, because I like being able to see the full unit. I think it's something you guys are going to have to live with, because it's because of the community that, you know, that they added in larger battles, 40 units. That was like a huge community want, basically. It's what people have been wanting to see for absolutely ages, even larger battles. So the trade-off is you've got to have a way to easily manage them all. So a larger HUD is gonna affect it. I have seen some people saying that it fills up half their screen. I don't know if maybe that's just your resolution that probably puts it that way. On my resolution, which is 1900. 1920 rather by 1080, so 1080 there. It runs fine, it's not an issue. Have the plebs in the square here. So, and I personally don't find the HUD too intrusive, because it means you just have to push forward a little bit further. Use the mini-map, yeah, it'll be fine. Maybe I'm just not that picky, to be honest, when it comes to features, you know, being a bit overbearing here and there. But maybe I'm probably just easy to please. Riori, you are incredibly weakened. We're going to have you in here in square formation. Keep your formation attack on. Actually, formation attack is now off on all my units there. Ha ha ha. Lionheart's taking it off for once. Let's bring the cavalry. Let's bring them up over here. And that group, that one. We'll have these guys back here. Right. Start to wattle. Yes, I did say wattle instead of battle.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Well, that is just lovely. They should land here. They're probably going to be really annoying and go past and land over here. But they should land on that beach there, which is why I've deployed like I have. We will soon find out, though, what the AI is thinking this very fine day. So transports all come on in these big sort of teremes, I think they are. No, not even sure. Tereme or Bareem, one of the two. In they come though. They're slowly working out where they're going. Some look like they're heading over there. It looks like a few of them are sailing toward the beach here, which if that's the case, then we're all good. So let's have a look at these new legionary cohorts. How do you guys differ from my legionaries? Well, now some of you do have that Agorigar segmentatum mixed in there, thrown in the mix. Some of you have it on. Some of you still have kind of the chainmail we used to, so it's kind of like half and half. Some of you now have it on. Obviously your stats are better. Banter there. Talking about their armor conditions. That is a nice little feature, a little bit of banter there from your units. Obviously these guys are a little bit different. These are more like, almost like kind of Spartan auxiliaries. They look like the Hastati that you start with, to be honest. Kind of Greek style shields. These are obviously the Extraordinari. Sociae Extraordinari. I don't want to know what you're doing with a goat. Extraordinary! Okay, you're going to be useful. We're going to bring you over to the trees here, though. To the trees, men! Fly, fly, you fools! Magako! And those guys into the trees here. Are my ballistas firing yet? Where is the range? Oh, it's way out here. So as they come closer, I'm hoping we can bombard them with the ships. Explosive round would be lovely. Bonus versus infantry. I'm just going to go for standard round, just for pure kind of damage to ship. We've got Levy Spearmen coming in here. So I'm going to bring up my Sockie over here. And I'm actually going to push further along here. Have a legionary cohort here. And then the rest of my guys in the gap here. As the enemy comes on in, ready to attack. Large fleet, obviously. Got these extra levies, which are now Group 8. And if we can, we're going to bring them over here. They're going to be a bit late, but they'll get to the party. My ballistas are now firing. Don't know who against. It must be that ship over there. We're going to have to get them to fire on this one here. They should start firing any moment now because it's going to be completely in range. There we go.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
And we're going to have to go straight up against the Levy Spears over here. We'll see my ballistas firing against these guys. If we can. Oh, there comes a shot or two. Oh, just missing. That hit though. Gonna darn sink my battleship. Once it's got, there we go, we can attack now. In we come. Over the hills and far away. Let's charge into the enemy here. And so the first battle clash begins. They are going to be bombarded by their javelin throwing friends. And the ships here. Hopefully deal with that. Have these guys on quick reload. Oh yes, we managed to sink one. Nice. Let's try and sink another. If we can. These guys have all jumped ship as well, and as have these. So we've obviously destroyed that. Oh! That's another one down. Boom. Ballista defense. We'll go for these guys up here next. pull back with my Socky troops because they've defeated those guys and we're being bombarded by some slingers. So I've already taken down quite a few ships. There are more spearmen here. My levies have appeared over here. We'll bring them in to fire on the enemy forces. The rest of them now all about to come on in. These guys flanking around that way. We'll deal with them with the units I've got in the square and pull some legionaries back. We've destroyed that one there. We're going to go for this one next. Going for the next unit of levy spears here.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Still under all that javelin fire, but we're doing okay. Finish them. Swords versus spears, it's never going to end well. Oh, we've destroyed that ship. Can we destroy this one now as well before it gets there? Might be a bit too... Oh, no. They're all jumping ship too. Go for these guys next. God, those ballistas are useful. Good fun, though.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
There we go. That should be another unit down. Yep. And the first units are actually making it to the shore over here. And they're being destroyed by my velites. I need to pull back with these guys, otherwise they're going to be hit too much. And my levies are being picked up over here. This levy spears, so I don't want to get too engaged with them. In we charge though. Ballista on these guys next, if you can. Actually no, these guys, and then we'll go on the other one. Legionary cohorts, engage down here at the beach, please, if you would. Be so kind. Is a bit laggy with all these ships involved. So many units. But we can see those legionary cohorts showing their mettle straight away. Try and hit this ship here before it comes on in. And we've beaten back those troops there.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
And we have a few of them coming in over here. So I'm actually going to pull back these two legionary cohort units back to the square. The rest of my troops, it's just mobs, they can just hold them off for now. Try and bring down this unit here. Reform up with my velites here. Beaten back the enemy over there. Get these guys formed up. Cavalry had some fun there, I think, killing the enemy. Levies, reform if you could. Yeah, another ship down. Don't know if we've got enough time to hit these guys. Oh, no, yep, there we go. Tribal slingers over here. I look to bring down, I don't mind the levy spearmen getting off their ships here. We're just trying to bring down some of those skirmishes. The rest of them all landing over here now. So we will have to shift our attention round. A couple of legionary cohorts, though, should be more than enough to hold the enemy back. Let's reform with my plebs. I don't know why that one unit's going around the back there, but I'm putting my cohorts in front of all my other forces now. And we've taken down another ship with the ballistas. We're going for these guys. These guys are stuck, seemingly. They've got some slingers off over here, which I'll just bring my cavalry down to finish off. And these guys are just sitting there. Let's target them with the velites. We should be able to get some shots on in there. And in we charge. In they go. And they're wavering and shaken. They're beaten back. We'll just reform facing this way then as the enemy comes on in. That's where most of them are coming from. That did sound like another ballista shot to the face. Yep, they're dead. Go for the slingers over here. cavalry dealing with them. There, the Velites. I'm not sure if we can quite hit these guys over here or not. I think they're just out of range. It might be an idea just to try and hit them a little bit. If we can, we only need a volley.
Our enemy have lost a victory point.
That's very good. Where is it? I want to see my general. What's his unit look like? I didn't actually look at it. How they vary. Obviously their shields are more the veteran legionary style, but they look pretty much the same as the others. Let's see, there's my general in the middle, with more of an auxiliary spear shield there. But yeah, they're looking badass. And that ship's that one's down. Ballista over here. Have we killed all the ships we could kill? Yes, we have. So now we need to bring my forces around here. So it's a very long battle. Very big one. Hopefully we'll get some campaign play in it. In this part as well. Looks like the rest of the enemy fleet's coming up over here. So we're going to have to pull all my forces. Or at least I'm going to try pulling all my forces over here. Probably going to make everybody very tired. I'm going to bring cavalry around here as well. The remnants of the enemy stream out from here, and we'll whack it into triple game speed to get ourselves there. They've got a few more. Oh, whoopsie. Come back, you two are not done yet. You need to fight the levy spearmen that have decided to come and attack us here. Thought they had more troops incoming relatively soon. In they come. Let's put it on just slow-mo for a minute, just see some like kind of cool slow-mo kills.
The men are wavering.
Oh, right in the gut. Oh, he's dead too. He's dead too. My legionary's pushing on in. Goes for the spear thrust. Parries the sword blow. Oh, he's knocked down though. Oh, right in the side. Oh, that looked painful for you. How's this guy going to fare here? Oh, he's being absorbed by another player. By another dude. Go for it. Oh god. Slice. Is that going to knock his shield down? 'Cause sometimes the force... Oh no, he's just like suffered a really bad stomach cramp. Fast forward. My men? Why would my men? Unless it's some of the Riori. Yeah, probably. That's totally fine. It's their day off anyway. So okay, so those units were...
Our enemy have lost a victory point.
They were due to come and attack over here, or form up over here at least. So I think they should be getting everyone still to form up. Velites. Oh, you guys need to come over here. Keep going. Cavalry's forming up. The enemy has just formed up on off their ships. They're not interested in attacking anymore. I think it's just they've seen the damage my ballistas did, and they're just scared poopless. You really want to just jump in a hole and die. Well, I can't really give you a hole, but I can certainly make you die. Oh, that sounds really wrong. Oh dear, Lionheart, what are you saying? What are you saying? Let's form up with my cavalry over here. Everybody formed up. They're probably going to be a wee bit tired after all that marching. Put them in testudo as we go forward. That'd be quite fun, because there are a lot of slingers and javelins up there. So everybody, once you've formed up in your own time, that's totally fine. We're just going to testudo you. And then tell you all to march forward. Go little turtles, go. Keeping it on fast forward though, because otherwise this would take years to get to the enemy. I'm just going to start giving them attack orders to all these guys along the way. My Velites are just getting into the right place. I'm just going to attack these guys now with my cavalry, and now we're going to hit play. My Velite is already bringing down a lot of these slingers, which is good news. Means my testudo legions can keep on moving forward. These guys have got quick reload just enabled, and I'm just going to charge in on these guys only. Just watching out for the spearmen over here. We need to make a quick charge and then run away. I'm just sending in all my cavalry. Go, go, cavalry power. That's incredibly painful for everyone involved. Route, 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 route. Wavering, wavering, wavering. Run. That's it, cavalry. Run through the ship. Run through the mystical powered ship that is actually a portal to another world. Nobody saw you phase through. It's fine. Oh, now my guys are running. Oh, and we have a victory, but I'm going to continue because they're all stuck on land now. Guys, the gig's up. Run. They know they know we're not really turtles. Cavalry, thankfully I've got a lot of you. Have a party. It's trample time. That's the sound of happy cavalry munching on some human faces. Magako! As we go through there, they're all shattered, they're all dying. I love it, it's just like, what do we do, guys? He selected us. Quick, say our name. Quick, say our name. Saki Extraordinary. Say it more awesome. Saki Extraordinary. That's the way of doing it. Good units. That's it, use more accented speech. Go for it. Equo, use a shortcut. Oh, nickname. Use plain English. Use the type of unit we are. There we go. It's their repertoire. Tell them what we're doing. Engaging. So now, yeah, we'll fast forward that because we're mauling people over here with my evil cavalry. Maul them to death. Not the cleanest battle I've ever fought, but pretty fun shooting down all those ships with my ballista. You should have just enough time for some campaign updatage, and I can sort out that name of the legion, the 8th, and they're all dead. Let's quit the battle there. They're pretty much all dead. We lost 264. Quite happy with that. Who got the most kills? Ballistas were quite close up there, but my Equites Extraordinary, 290. I think that's the highest number. Yep. Well done, chaps. Enemy is annihilated bar for 408. Nicely done, chaps. Kill them all. That'll send them back, and that should actually stop them, you know, being a bit of a thorn in my side for a wee while. And if they do attack me, I can now quite happily sally out and just auto-resolve their faces off in the naval battle there. That will not be a problem. A noble death of someone. Who? Who, my friend? Subversion. Military traditions. Subversion, natural cause. My emperor is dead! Yeah! The Corleonis needs a new leader. A leader? A leader. Well, who's the best of you? I'm going to go for you, actually. You are of the other houses. You are Cicero. I would like to go for you, really. But you have +2 cultural conversion. And I'm going to go for the Vocati cohort. Ooh, thank you. Good. Just want to check my skills were still there, because if you guys have seen my latest Iceni part, my skills on my agents have bugged out and they've all disappeared, and for everyone, basically. Just having a look at the province stuff here, we can see all the public disorder and what have you. See all the income. We can tax the province, we can untax it, which makes them obviously happier. We don't need to really untax them because they'll become happier rather soon. I hope. You're part of this province down here. So what has really got you guys in a state? Squalor, just the number of buildings that are causing squalor. Okay. I think we can probably do something about that. Or not. Well, actually, you're gonna... Ooh, your population surplus is gonna get there soon. You know what I'm going to do in the meanwhile? I'm going to raise you guys a new army. Because that will help. We'll do this dude. And we'll give him a legatus. And if we build him a few troops, you guys are totally going to be happy, right? We'll go for just legionary cohorts in here for now. We have a 4 this turn. Upgrade that. I guess armoured legionaries and praetorians. That's what we want. That is going to be -1, -10 public order, which is obviously not going to be a good thing. This is going to bring me some more public order though. The Grove of Nymphs. That'll be done before this, so we should just about make it all work out. I'll build something else there as well at some point. And we can get rid of all these guys here, I think, because that was to deal with the rebels. Oh, now they're unhappy. Oh. They'll come round. Slaves, okay. That will go down eventually. Cultural differences will eventually go down too, although Punic is apparently making a comeback. Well, let's convert this though to something more practical, like Latin cultural influence. But yes, the 8th Legion, which was called the Squall, and it's just the Legio 8 right now. Mr. Gentleman wanted it to be called the Servius Factorum, which means slave makers, but if I try and type it in, I don't have enough space. That's all I can get to. I need 3 more characters, so I think I've got characters for 12. So for now, I think I can do slave makers. There we go. So if Mr. Gentleman wants to suggest another name that is 12 characters long only in Latin, then I can do it. If not, I'll leave them as the slave makers right now.
Ready for orders.
So yeah, there we go there. Okay, what else? We had a lot of other messages about people needing upgrades and what have you. Corruption, cultural conversion, yes, that's what I like to see. Anybody else? These guys, their traditions going up. Peacekeepers, public order, that'd be very useful for now. So the army at Thapsus is good. Oh, we had a huge army somewhere. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? That needed upgrade. I think it was here. Needed a lot of that units upgrading. No, it wasn't here. Where was it then? It wasn't James's Legion. Just fought with them. No, these guys are upgraded. Must be in Britain then. My forces in Camlodonum. Well, one of them needs upgrading. From legionaries to legionary cohort. These guys are. Here we go. These guys are now the Eagle cohort. Legionary cavalry we now get over here, which look pretty darn good. So we need to be killing off some of the enemies here. Ooh, wow, okay. So do I have to wait for that to, do I have to repair it to take 17 turns, or is there a way to I have to select it and fix it? Is that the only way I can continue it? Because there's no... Oh, didn't mean to right click, because there's no way to cancel it. So I assume that's what I have to do, so we might as well get it started. This I can't afford to do, obviously. Let's get rid of irrigation ditches for a second and just see how much money would I need for that. No, I can't even do anything there. All these places so badly damaged from the agent spam of doom. So we can't do anything yet there. Thankfully we're getting the income coming back. These guys could have been upgraded. That's the army I was looking at. These are the ones that needed it. We'll have to upgrade you next time when I've got some more money. Right, we've got this army here, which actually needs... these guys need levelling up too. But we're going to go take down these guys in a feisty ambush, which I will just auto-resolve. Swaby, go die. Right in the face. That's it. Thank you very much. Thank you kindly. Don't come back. Kill. Corleonis ranks up once more. Commander. What to choose from? So many things. -1 enemy holdout time double for city ports. The thing is, what I really should be doing is probably changing these around a lot more, because for each situation you can use a different person from your household. Let's go for armor for all units for now, and upgrade Indomitable Legionaries, Veteran Army, Defenders of Rome. Yes, that's what I like. And we now need to turn on this army. Send this agent back here. Going after the Nervi. over there, and we need to strike in Octaduron with this army first. We need to deal with those in Sudbury rebels, which are undoubtedly going to try and take Patavium, but I'm going to sally out and meet them. We've got my legionary cavalry here. Praetorians obviously don't get an upgrade. We've got the Eagle cohort, so out we go. We need to deal with these guys, and it's what you'll get to see next time, guys. As always, I hope you enjoyed. Please do remember to comment, rate, subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter if you want to join the Pride, and for all the latest updates to my channel, giveaways, and all that jazz. Keep updated whenever a video is going to go out, and I will see you all again soon. Ciao for now.